who is calling? And I know Jamie knows French, and I know the other end of Quebec there. I know you know French. Wow, I'm so bad with names. Darn Lady, Elizabeth. So we're going to talk about who's calling, who, and then who is, and why would we say who's and whoser for if we didn't want the whoosers of what is that, Illinois or Indiana? But who's calling? Or what's the calling card? And what is a calling card? And when you're playing poker, there's another use for the word calling, and there's also a calling bird. And the other thing I wanted to discuss, not only that, is it's, it's about this. You know what this is over here? That pick is actually a spade. This is in French. This is in English. And you have to know that English starts with the number 5, and you get 514. In French, you get 618. We're going to have to look up these area codes. And don't forget, in F you get fear. You get 4, and you get 4 in F. I don't know what it is yet. I'll explain it after. I don't like it, because usually this is life. Once you add this part of life, you've added a whole section over here by adding just one little dot. First you wore the triangle, the Hamantash on your head. Now there's 2 Hamantash by just stealing or anchoring or throwing a ring around you on each corner and setting out 1 ring for themselves. They're just flying around like this, like a number 5 or a badminton bird. And then we were talking about the bird who's calling. So E.T. is calling. E.T. Appel. Appel means to call, but appel is over here. That's a shovel. You can also call this shovel a spade. So the pel can also be called the spade, although it's a shovel. This type of shovel is a spade, and this is a pick. Now in French, they call the spade a pick. The pick and the shovel. So does that mean here is my pick and here is my spade? So you put the heart and you jab the heart into it. So now you have a pick as well, and you have the clover. So now I have to find out the difference between these two instead of just enveloping inside the spade is the clover. So now you have the spade holding the clover where the heart is not. So what's going on? 3 inside of what? Or do we connect the other part of the clover here and we just add on the clover on this side? So we have the 2 stands or the diamond that pulls these 2 sections together. One got a cap. I'm not sure what that means. Why is it the weakest card? Why is it the strongest card? In French, it goes, who's calling? From, this would actually be 1 and 21. 11, 11 is calling. 22, life is calling. I just look at this as the E.T. Eta, et etal. I don't know, elal. Anyways, this is a coffee cup. Shows me the big H. Here's the house here, and there's a, you notice it's taller on one side than the other. Is it always like that? The only way to do that is because there's 3 sections, right? And if you put an X, they're calling it over here. And they're using the top section. You see this half space here? They're using the half space, right? And only the top section to create that bar. Do you follow what I'm saying? Inside the square, right? They create this, but they're using the top section of it. That would be 2/3 over 1/3. Do you follow what I'm saying? Here's 3 areas. The halfway point is here, but they're not using above and below the halfway. They're only using above and to the end here. And that's what creates that H. Here's Raphael 7286. Who's calling the pick and the shovel? Create the crisscrossing. Then we got handle on this one. And we got no handle on this one. So what's your handle? The handle is your name, right? The end of the stick. This one's got a head. The inside of the butt is probably inside the shovel, while this one is outside the ring. Thank you for watching.